the LFC Cast.
In association with LFConline.com.
Please like, share and subscribe. Hello guys, and welcome to the post-match discussion of Aston Villa versus Liverpool. An away win, we won 2-0. Really happy, some highs and lows. Greg, how do you feel about the game, mate?
Yeah, I thought we were really good in the first half, Dan, and I made up with the win. You know, in the first half, I thought we showed good movement around the penalty area, good passing. You know, in defence, Sacco and Skirtle, some good challenges. Yeah, I just wish we'd got maybe one or two more goals in the first half because, yet again, we didn't kill the game off, and then it was worrying in the second half, wasn't it? It
could have proved costly, Greg. I mean, 2-0 for me is a flattering result because it could have been 2-2. It could have been 3-2 to Aston Villa at times. But yeah, like you said, first half, I think we started really well. We were fast on the ball. We were trying to get the ball back, as fast as we can if we lost it. Some of the runs the players were making were great. Barini gets a goal. Lambert gets a goal. Really good signs for our strikers who are struggling at the moment. But Greg, we give them too many opportunities, and if they had a finisher, Aston Villa, if they could score some goals, then we would have been in big trouble in that game, I reckon. Definitely, and they were unlucky at times. As you say, they played really well and they had some good chances. Just going back to our goals, I've always said, haven't I, how good Barini and Lambert are. I rate them so highly. Well, I was going to say that. Neymar, Messi, Suarez, they've got nothing on Barini and Lambert, mate. When you think about it. Two solid players, mate. Two solid players. And you know what's funny, Greg? When Barini scored, there was that little feeling in me. I felt bad because I've ripped him for the past 9 months or whatever. I've just been ripping him, and he scored. I was like, "Oh, well done, Barini." But when Lambert scored, I was chuffed. Do you know what I mean? Because I was chuffed when they both scored. Don't get me wrong, but I thought in the second half we missed like a sort of Gerrard or a Carragher, someone very vocal, just to have a word with people. And it didn't look like Henderson was talking much. No. And the commentator said a few times, we're showboating a bit, and we're only 1-0 up. I thought we needed that person there to be shouting at people, saying, "Come on." And talking about showboating, Greg, I mean, you'll find in the first half that Sterling had an opportunity to kill the game off, to make it 2-0, and he went through and he tried to lob the keeper. He was still in holiday mode for me, mate. He didn't seem to be the Sterling that we've seen recently. Do you know what I mean? He was a bit slow on the ball. He just seemed a bit uninterested at times. And also, I just want to say on a separate note, Markovic, I don't like him in a wing-back position. I feel like he wastes his potential in that area. Yeah, definitely. He needs to be up at the top, going at the players, going at their defence. Yeah. Sometimes he went missing a bit in that game, didn't he? Yeah, definitely. And also, I mean, guys, I'm sorry about this, whoever's listening thinking, used to stop panning Liverpool, we won 2-0. But this is the last criticism before we go on to the good stuff. I just want to say that, Barini got a goal, really happy for him. But again, I find him too selfish and too wasteful on the ball. There were so many opportunities where he got through and he didn't pass it back into the box to make it 2-0 or 3-0. Yeah, he was right to be took off, I think, because he was being too wasteful for me. But we won, didn't we, Greg? We did. What a win, Dan. We are great. Just going on about the negatives. Do you know when we lose? I think it's because we've been used to it all season. Yeah. Do you know when we lose games, we're like that? We played all right, though, Greg. We had good runs. We were unlucky. When we win, we're like that. Not good enough. Markovic shouldn't be in that position. Barini, get him off. No, he hasn't. No, well, Dan, I don't know if you did this on purpose, but you missed out the score predictions thing at the beginning, but I think you might have done that on purpose because I think you're only a fiver, mate. All right, okay, let's address this then. The score predictions for everyone, Greg. Who got it right? Well, the main one was me. I said 2-0 and you owe me £5. All right, you get £5. Who else got it right, Greg? All right, so the other guys got it right. There was a few. Tom Riddle got it right. Game C-Mag got it right. Dr. Dren got it right. Wow. And one more, Branko Radicevic got his hat-trick, but even admitted himself he cheated again, Dan, because he said 2 scores. He said 2-1 and 2-0. Disqualified. Disqualified? He's not getting the hat-trick? Sorry, Branko. Mate. Sorry, Branko, you're out. No, okay, Greg, so we talked about a lot of the bad things that happened in the game. What positives can you take from it? I just think
we're getting better and better up front and around that penalty area, especially with the likes of Sterling, Coutinho. I know Barini was on today, but like Markovic, Lallana wasn't on. Hopefully he'll come back in Chelsea. I just think we're getting that pace and speed about us.
Yeah, definitely.
Which we lacked, I think, in the first half of this season, didn't we?
Yeah, and that's why the problem is with, Lambert, and the problem is with Balotelli is that this is why Barini's starting, because he's our only player who kind of fits that system of speed and movements. You know what I mean? He's a fast little player, even though he's not great, but he fits the system, and it's starting to work. Coutinho for me is a magician, mate. He's amazing, and I just hope he gets better and better. Only a young lad. So I actually enjoyed the game in some spots. I thought we could have put it to bed a lot sooner, and luckily Aston Villa didn't have the shooting boots on. Do you think Mignolet had an alright game?
A mixed game again. He pulled off a couple of great saves, but then he did some silly things again. Like there was about 8 people in front of him, and he tried to jump and go for the ball, and he was about 2 or 3 meters away from it.
Yeah, that was on the corner, wasn't it? He tried to punch the ball out, and it was nowhere near it. Yeah, he worries me a little bit, but so do a lot of players in that team. And I think we do need to get a player in this, January, Greg, because I think we need that world-class player. I don't think we've got a truly world-class talent. It's hard to get in January, though, isn't it?
Definitely, yeah. But on a positive, we're winning games now without Gerrard, and at times he had to pull us through games, and
exactly,
which is a great thing.
We're showing good form, and we're 7th in the league now, which is good. It's a shame that we, if we hit this form a bit early, we could have been higher. But 7th in the league, we're not far off the 4th spot. 39 points is 4th, and 7th we're on 35. So it's achievable, Greg. We can do it.
It is, definitely. And guys, also, me and Dan just discussed before we started this who's man of the match.
Yeah.
And we struggled a bit because we had a good game. We won 2-0, but we couldn't put it. So we're actually going to give it to a defender today, and we've gone for Skrtel.
We've gone for Skrtel, yeah. We just feel that Skrtel for us really, really defended well. Benteke was in the box all the time, and I just felt that Skrtel made some key interceptions. He was solid on the ball, and I think he had a good all-round game as a defender.
Definitely. So let us know, guys, who your man of the match was as well in the comments below.
Yeah. Okay, Greg, anything more?
No, that's everything from me, Dan. Another win, so things are still looking bright. Let's keep this going now to the end of the season.
Definitely, mate. Okay, guys, thanks for having a listen to this, and also, you'll never walk alone. Bye-bye.
Bye.